he was one of the defensemen. I forgot who it is, but anyway, the point I'm making here is that he's pretty good with young players. He's good at developing.
Yes.
Oh, very.
Great coach for the Flames in their situation. Obviously, with Monahan's extension and Gaudreau's contract,
which I have the details on.
Okay, can you tell us what his cap hit is?
Yeah, cap hit is $6.3 million per year. Per year.
Oh, they paid the guy
through to 2022-23. God, try saying that.
They
oh
really
my God, I
paid
can't
the
even.
young guy.
I can't even say that shit.
2023.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So starting 2020, he has a modified no trade clause. It's a 10-team no trade list.
Yeah. Okay.
And in that same year, he has a signing bonus of $3.5 million.
Okay. That doesn't really matter, but
no.
Basically, my next point was with Brouwer's contract, Monahan's contract, and then Gaudreau's contract, the Flames are kind of going to be in cap jail next year.
How's that, Hat-Trick?
Which I think is where Vegas comes in. Because with the expansion draft, maybe they leave Troy Brouwer unprotected? Because they're going to be in cap jail. I don't think they can afford to leave Brouwer unprotected, but if they feel like someone can take over, I think they're gonna have to, just to save, because Brouwer is on the contract.
Gaudreau's gonna be looking.
Gaudreau, I mean, if Monahan got 6 point something, Gaudreau is gonna get at least 6.
Thanks, Hat-Trick. I missed that, by the way.
Hey, what's up, Patrick?
Is it bad that I went downstairs to get water, and
you came back and the party was no more?
No, and instead I ate a tortilla with just taco sauce in it.
Ooh.
That's disgusting. Okay, so basically what we're doing, that is some 17-year-old cooking right there. Basically, what we're doing is
hashtag bachelor
analyzing
life.
The cap situation for the Flames, because Monahan just got an extension, 6.25. You said, Justin, his cap hit.
Yeah, 6.3.
6.3. So 6.3 cap hit for Monahan. Gaudreau's contract is up at the end of the season, and they have a massive contract on Troy Brouwer.
Oh, wait,
I think I had it written down. His cap hit is 4.5 mil. Troy Brouwer.
Troy.
Justin, you mentioned that modified no trade clause.
Yeah.
What teams are included on that?
No idea.
He gets to choose.
Yeah.
Monahan gets to choose when the clause comes in.
Yeah, but
basically the way it works is if the Flames feel like they might want to trade Monahan, they go up and talk to him, and then he has, I think, 3 days to give him a list of 10 teams that he would accept a trade offer to.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought
that's how it works.
That there was a list of 10 teams that he would not go to no matter what.
No, it's 10 teams that he wants to go to, which means the other 21 at that point can go fuck themselves. That's pretty much what it is.
19, because Calgary's not going to trade them to themselves.
Yeah, but Vegas is there, so 20. There's going to be 31 teams in the NHL now.
Yeah, okay, my bad. I failed math.
It's just my general and overall opinion that this Las Vegas team is going to fuck so many teams.
Yeah, but it might help out the Flames, because with Monahan's cap hit being high...
one of them.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, as a point, Monahan's cap hit is high. Gaudreau's is going to be just as high, in my opinion.
Yeah.
They might sign him to exactly the same contract. I wouldn't even be surprised. And Brouwer's cap hit is 4.5. So do you leave Troy Brouwer unprotected after the season?
Yes.
Because Vegas might pick him up.
I
think
would leave him unprotected.
because he might be like a big part of the Flames' offense. But at the same time, they're going to be in cap jail, and they have like a lot of prospects.
Also,
So,
I hate to do it again, but I have to call age again.
What? Huh?
Yeah, what?
I have to mention his age again. He's not.
Yeah, Troy Brouwer. Yeah, of course, he's getting old. But you do need some veterans though on a rebuilding team. Which, no mistake,
Yeah.
the Flames are competitive, but they're still mid-rebuild right now. So I think maybe you leave Troy Brouwer unprotected, depending on how well he does.
I don't think he'll do good.
You don't think he'll be good?
No. No.
But you have like some really fast young kids who are finesse players, and then you have big Troy Brouwer who can do all the power stuff. I think it just fits nicely. Why do you say he's not going to be that good?
Physically, yes, he will be good. But that'll be about it. Like
Okay.
He will protect the young guys and all that.
Yeah.
He'll do the hitting and shit, but otherwise,
Yeah.
I don't think he'll do good.
I mean, it's going to be hilarious when Monahan and Gaudreau are coming in on the rush, and he's like 55 feet behind because he's slower.
Slower
and
than
the
shit.
kids are just that fast. But I think if he goes to the net a lot, which Troy Brouwer does, he might have like a Leo Komarov season with those two guys. He might legit put up some solid numbers. I think he will. And I think that's what's going to make the decision tough for the Flames, because I think he's going to have a hell of a season.
I don't think so. Last year in the entire season, 82 games, he had 39 points.
That is true. If you want him to be on your first line, that's not good enough.
Yeah, 18 goals, 21 assists. He had 60.
Oh, still.
Yeah, he had 62 penalty minutes.
Okay, but if you put him on the line with the Flying Kids, that's just going to be their duo name, the Flying Kids. I think he gets 20 goals easy. All he has to do is go to the net, be an asshole down there, be like a.
That's how I suppose.
Yeah, be like
And I'm small.
Thomas Holmstrom. That's all he needs to be. I mean, it's a lot to live up, said like that, but you know that's the play style he needs to go for.
Yeah.
Let Monahan and Gaudreau do their all fancy finesse shit, and then just park your big ass in front of the net. You're gonna get goals.
His career high for goals was 25 in 2013-2014 when he played with Washington.
I wouldn't even be surprised if he matched that.
I would be very surprised if he matched that.
Really?
Yeah. I could see him maybe getting 20, 21 goals again, but 25, that's a stretch.
I don't know, man. You park this big ass guy, swole ass, in the middle of the slot on the power play. You do the same thing on the 5-on-5 line. I think he's gonna have like a Leo Komarov type season, where he just gets a bunch of tips and lucky bounces and just rebounds, because that's what Brouwer does.
Again, I'll be very surprised if he hits 25.
Okay, I guess we'll find out at the end of the season. All right, well, let's wrap up the Flames. Predictions for this upcoming season. Again, let me just recap what we did here. Last year, they finished 5th in the Pacific, 12th in the West. They they basically got rid of their goalie tandem, which was their biggest problem, and changed it for Brian Elliott, your good buddy, Dalfan, and Chad Johnson. Elliott and Johnson. Basically, that's a good tandem. That's a good goalie tandem. I take me some Brian Elliott and Chad Johnson. Elliott's never been like a full-on starter before, but I think he's going to do well. in Edmonton. Jesus fucking Christ! In
Guess
Calgary.
where we're going next?
Now we're
no,
going to the actual relevant teams.
no, it's not. It's not Edmonton, not yet.
Oh, damn.
But,
No, so
okay.
we're not irrelevant yet. Okay.
So to me, the Flames are gonna improve. I'd say they might be third in the Pacific. I wouldn't even be surprised if they ended up second. Goaltending can bring you a long way in the NHL, and they go from a .909 save percentage from their starter to Brian Elliott.
I don't have as much faith in Brian Elliott as you do.
But all the fact that Giordano is not gonna.
You are cutting out like a motherfucker. Right
Yeah,
now.
you're cutting out bad, buddy.
Okay, on my end, that's good.
It's on your end. It's good. What does that mean?
Cutting out on
Means he likes his own
my
end.
end. Motherfucker!
Nice. You too. Shit.
That's what it means. It means
Giordano was the play more than he did. I think anyway.
You sound like you're
Okay,
going
I
through a
think
tunnel.
You just say play
them.
more.
Giordano. More.
Dono.
G
right there.
or motherfucker. He's just fucking with me.
What are you saying? You were cutting out so
So
much.
Dalfin, which Flames? They got go. You have to have an opinion.
I say second. Gulletson, fucking
Second in the Pacific.
yeah.
Just new system, new.
Ooh, who the?
Just a better team.
I say it works for him because of Elliott, Gulletson.
Yep.
It's all gonna fall into place for him this year.
Yeah. So you're saying pretty much playoff team this year, years to come.
Yes.
Something horrendous happens to him.
Yes, sir.
All right.
You know what?
I don't think they take a divisional spot. I think they take
Third
a
team.
wild card definitely, but I don't think they're a division team yet.
But they're a playoff team.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what? I agree. As much as it pains me to say this, because of the fact that I do.
Fuck.
You couldn't even get the hashtag out. You're right.
I know. All I heard was hashtag and then quiet.
I heard hashtag.
Yeah.
All I heard was uck. Hashtag uck.
Hashtag fuck.
It did it again. It's like it doesn't want you to say it.
Yeah. I heard hashtag fuck
Fox teams.
the. There we go.
He just said,
That'll work.
He said fuck the. I heard fuck the cock stains. What the hell?
That's what I heard too.
Cock stains. All right.
But seriously, like, I think they'll be. I think Calgary will definitely be a straight up playoff team.
Calgary.
They may get their asses
Yeah.
kicked in the first round. If not, then they'll
Zach
get
inviting me to a party.
they'll get their asses whooped in the second round for sure.
G20 done
Sad.
pissed off the hockey gods tonight.
Yes, he has.
Zach, I'm in a podcast.
He done
Yeah,
pissed
your
them
bad
off
is
twice.
All right, where are we going next?
Home.
Well, we have three choices.
Did he just get his?
Is Cheat gone again?
Is he?
No. I'm here.
Oh, okay.
That would have been the greatest thing ever.
That was, yeah,
Tripping. I was gonna flip, dude. I would have flipped the fuck out.
Could you have saved the flip out until you rejoined the party?
Oh, absolutely. All right, so that wraps up the Flames.
Yeah.
Let's head on over to
Let's head
Team
east.
No Good Trades Allowed. Eastern Conference
That's vague.
horror story last year. Montreal Canadiens.
Oh my God.
38, and 6 for 82 points. 6th in the Atlantic, of all places, and 13th in the East. You're saying, okay, 38, and 6 is not that bad of a record. Hold on. Let me just
To me, that's
go
a negative
fetch.
record, but okay.
That's not a good record, but it's not horrendous like everyone said they had. They had a bad season. Let me just tell you the record without Carey Price once he went down. 28, 36, and 6. They sucked. They were garbage. Okay?
Did Chris Kreider get to him again?
This is like the 4th time now. But without Carey Price, the Canadians are just no more. They're just not.
They're nothing.
Yeah.
And I think we all know what's coming. But anyway, they gained this offseason goaltender Al Montoya, who fucking cares, right winger Alexander Radulov, defenseman Shea Weber, and forward Andrew Shaw. I say forward because he can play all 3 forward spots. They lost Tom Gilbert. That's a bit of a sting right there. Lars Eller and PK Subban. And this is where it all just disintegrates into the talk about the PK Subban trade, isn't it?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. But
Well, I also have another point to bring up.
Oh,
What
okay, go ahead.
happens What happens when Carey Price gets injured beyond repair?
The Habs are
He's
fucked.
become-
That's what happens.
yeah.
Who replaces him? They don't have a true starting goaltender besides him.
They're gonna sign Peter Budaj back.
Justin Tokarski.
Hashtag desperation move.
They trade for Halak. That would be the ultimate.
Oh, not Yarrow. I hear enough from the Islanders fans at my school about Yarrow.
But right now is Al Montoya is backing up Carey Price. So if he goes down, yeah, that's gonna be Al Montoya. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Okay. So Price in Montreal last season played 12 games, started all 12, obviously. He was 10-2.
That's not bad.
So
I expect more from you, Carey.
So with Carey Price, the Habs are an elite team in the Eastern Conference because it's a goalie. Great goaltending can win
Without
games
him.
for you by itself.
Without him, they're
Without
50
him,
foot-
though, they suck.
yeah.
they're a
Let's
50-foot
talk
pile
about
of
the.
shit.
What's that, Hat?
I said without him, they're a 50-foot pile of shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's talk about the beginning of last season for them.
Okay. Let's talk about it.
They went on. What was it? A 9-game winning streak?
Yep. Which put him
They
at
started
like
the
top
season
3
9-0.
league.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
And
wrote
then
an
almost
article
immediately crashed.
October 22nd after their 7th game. Carey Price
This
started
is really
6th.
specific. Now I have to use the internet.
Yeah, Mike Condon played one of those games.
Yep.
In those 7 games, Pricey had a .966 save percentage with a 1.0 goals
That's
against.
ridiculous.
That's about 96.7%.
That's actually
ridiculous.
96.6%.
Okay, with your pickiness.
No.
He was
You know what?
amazing.
He was.
Fuck that, yo.
You know what? Shush.
And the thing is, Montreal, this won't be the first time you guys hear this, but they don't have that good of a team in front of them.
No.
No, they don't.
That's like what's happening with the Rangers right now.
And they're not a Devils type team where they just shut down the opposition and suck the life out of them. No. The Habs still allow ridiculously high scoring chances, and Carey Price just bails them out. That's all he's been doing.
Yeah.
Bailing out the Canadians. And that's what happens when you build your team on one player. He goes down, your whole team crashes to the fucking bottom. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I could have made just a really awful joke.
Don't.
Yeah.
Just don't.
Crashing.
No, please don't.
And
And I'm from New York, and that's a problem.
Wow.
Let's just say when their
Wow.
goaltending goes down, it's a pretty big price to pay.
Yes, a very, very heavy price.
Get it?
To pay.
Price to pay. Carry price. Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kill yourself.
You're
So now
horrible.
the Subban trade. Let's just address the fuck off. The Subban trade. Let's just address the elephant in the room here. Montreal fans, shut the fuck up. You've been brainwashed by your media, okay? As soon as the trade broke, PR people around the Canadians were already talking to the press, trying to tell them how to take this trade, okay? That has been said by many reporters, okay? So
They told me what to say. They're controlling me.
Yeah.
like the Habs PR was trying to influence the media on how to report the situation. So Habs fans, shut up. Okay, I was talking. Okay, this is a story. Okay, I was talking to a guy around here in Ottawa. He saw me with an Oilers jersey. Well, not the jersey, but a T-shirt. And he said, "Man, you're coming a long way from to be cheering for the Oilers." So we started talking about him. Okay, he was a Habs fan, and this is what he told me. Last year, because obviously we talked about the Oilers, he said last year there wasn't much in the draft, but this year Austin Matthews is really good. And that's when I just went, okay, I'm not even going to debate with this guy because he obviously doesn't fucking get it.
Wait,
Like, no.
Did he forget about Connor McDavid?
Yeah.
No, he indirectly, because we were on the subject of first overall picks, he indirectly was basically saying Matthews is a better player than McDavid, which he can go fuck himself. That's just...
With a
Matthews
cactus.
is going to be an elite player. He's going to be a first line, top line, 1A defend. Center, no doubt.
No way.
But he's not a franchise player. He's not a Connor McDavid. I'm sorry. He's not. This
No.
is not my biasness. This is everyone in the hockey media that actually knows what the fuck they're talking about. This is the consensus. McDavid projects higher than Matthews. Not saying Matthews is bad, but that is just the facts. So anyway, I don't want to
Not
hear about the
everyone wants to hear
Canadians fans. Y'all, some of y'all don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
No.
So, basically, they go ahead and trade a superstar, a bona fide superstar, one of the top players in the NHL, no questions asked. PK Subban, 27 years old, I think he is. For Shea Weber, okay, Weber is a great defenseman. I'm not going to deny it, he's a great defenseman. He's... Oh, okay. He's very good. He's very good. But he's 31 years old. His prime is over. He is breaking down as we speak. Okay? He's going to start breaking down.
Yeah.
And it's a one-for-one trade. This was not a hockey trade. There's no fucking way you can convince me that that was a hockey trade, because the first thing Montreal needs... The first thing... No, what I mean by it's not a hockey trade is it was a locker room. It was a politic trade. It was a political trade. It wasn't a fucking hockey trade to improve their team on the ice.
Are you saying the locker room didn't like PK Subban?
Oh my god! Was PK Subban bad for the locker room, Montreal? Who the fuck had a problem with PK Subban? Who had a problem with PK Subban? Because apparently he smiled too much, even if the team was complete shit. No. This has been coming out from the fucking reporters, okay? Apparently he was like a really happy guy, and it kind of rubbed some people the wrong way when the team was really struggling and he was still all smiles.
What the fuck you doing? Why are you so happy? Stop smiling.
Exclude Carey Price from the next statement.
Okay.
If anyone has a problem with PK Subban on the Canadians, trade that guy. Not fucking Subban.
See,
I don't care if you could get Shea Weber for him. Trade that guy. You fucking idiots. He's a superstar.
28-0.
Starting his prime. I'm so...
Because you have it on super easy. The thing that I like about PK Subban is he, like you said, he's a bona fide superstar. Not only on the ice, but off the ice as well.
Oh, jeez. So much money to be made there.
You know,
I'm not being sarcastic. That is a lot of money to be made.
Yeah. He, from what I've been hearing, because I have sources, not really, but hey, we'll just pretend I do. The hospital that he was donating money to or to help build, that's still going. He's still going to donate that money.
Yep. Yes, he is.
Whatever hospital it is, whatever charity it is.
Yep.
He's still putting his roots, if you will, in Montreal.
In Montreal. He said he loves the city and he loves the fans. He fucking can't stand the management anymore.
Yeah.
It's a bad trade. And sure, it may help out the Habs because Weber is a solid defenseman. It might help them defensively.
And a solid
because,
shot.
PK turns the puck over a couple times, which, by the way, his turnover rate is like 0.03% higher than Shea Weber, so you can go fuck yourself with that argument. But because Subban turns it over more than Weber, but Subban handled the puck 900 more times than Shea Weber. I'm not even making this up. That's an actual stat. He handled the puck 900 times more than Weber in 20 less games. For a team that needs offense, you're going to get rid of a defenseman who constantly handles the puck for Shea Weber? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And yes, Weber is a 20-goal scorer, sure. Okay, because he has a fucking bomb of a slap shot. You put him on the power play, that's fucking money in the bank for goals right there.
I wouldn't even consider his shot a bomb. That's a fucking cannon.
Yeah, he shot through a fucking net. So I mean, that's just nah. You can't get any better than. No. Well, okay, I guess you can argue Chara, but fuck it, Chara never fully unwinds a shot anyway in game. Yeah, and he never fully blasts the puck.
No.
Is it just me, or like Chara when he played like in game, he constantly wins?
He's afraid he's gonna hurt someone.
Well, I don't blame him, because if one of his teammates gets in front of that, they're going to pull the Crosby and just their whole fucking set of teeth is just going to pop out of their mouth.
Hashtag Crosby's a bitch.
But Weber is just, he unleashes his slap shot.
Yeah.
Chara shoots it, Weber is like, stand in my way and die. I'm shooting this through the net, motherfucker, literally.
But if there's
go ahead.
There's a 5-inch difference between Shea Weber and Chara. Chara is 6'9". So he should be able to just unleash that shit.
Mechanically he has an advantage over Weber for sure.
Yeah. But Chara.
Chara's own.
Yeah.
He's so old that half the people listening to this podcast don't even know he was on the Senators and the Islanders once. So it's true.
Was that in my lifetime?
Probably not. Probably not.
The thing that makes the trade even worse looking is, okay, they traded Subban because he's a personality, and they did it, quote unquote, to fix the locker room. And then they sign Alexander Radulov.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing about what you said before about the locker room, what if it's like most of the team besides
like an
Price?
Evander Kane situation where like the locker room basically kicked him out?
Yeah.
Kane's a bitch. He's a bigger bitch than Crosby.
He has to go. There's no option there.
Yeah, but then why do you trade him for only Weber? They could have got more.
Absolutely, they could have.
Sure about that?
Oh yeah, easily.
Easily.
What else do you get out of Nashville?
Draft picks?
Maybe you don't
prospects?
even trade him to Nashville.
Where do you go?
Like I was saying, for like since the trade rumors for Subban, we're starting to take life, Subban for Hall is a better 1-for-1 trade for both teams.
Instead, they sent Hall to New Jersey.
Yeah.
Montreal needs. We'll get to that later, but Montreal needs offense. They get Hall. Edmonton needs a defenseman. They get Subban.
And
It's not bad.
And Subban's not your playmaking defenseman. He will take hits. If he sees an opportunity, he's fucking laying you out.
Oh yeah, okay. I thought you were saying Subban didn't make plays, but no, you're right.
No.
Subban will absolutely crush you if he sees you with your head down.
Absolutely.
He's a fucking cannonball sometimes.
Yeah, and that may get him into trouble. I mean, in his 434 career games that he's played, he has 532 penalty minutes. Subban does.
That's interesting. That's very interesting. But there was a couple of years though. Playing devil's advocate here, there was a couple of years ago where Montreal just could not stay out of the penalty box. They had like a red carpet from their fucking bench to the penalty box, and they would just walk players constantly from one end of the ice to the other.
They had a police escort.
That was the yeah. Have contributed because he's been more disciplined.
He you know what, he has been.
But
last year,
still, one big hit like that changed your if you're losing a game by 1 or by 2, Ben crushes at home. Gets the belt going where every time the Habs cross the fucking red line, when and lays a hit like that can change your whole momentum, and you can end up winning that game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, momentum.
You know, in his 68 games,
because a big hit like that deserves one more syllable.
Yes, in his 68 games that he played last year, he had 75 penalty minutes. So that's more than a penalty a game. That's like 1 point.
No, more than half a penalty a game.
Yeah,
a penalty is
like
2 minutes.
Yeah, shut up. I failed math. Leave me alone.
So a penalty every 2 games for someone who plays 25, 30 minutes a night?
It's amazing.
I hated math, yeah. But we're not here about the Canadian education system.
Subban almost played the night, though.
Subban almost what?
That's the thing. Plays 30 minutes a night.
Yeah.
So he is going to take penalties.
And he is that aggressive type player too, right? So, yeah, he is going to take them.
So anyway, I think Montreal, if Radulov works out, okay? Because everyone said, okay, Radulov has turned the corner and he has a better attitude and it's going to work out this time in the NHL. Okay, that's fair. I'm willing to give him a chance. But last time when he came back to Nashville, oddly enough, people were saying, oh, now he wants to be in Nashville, he wants to play in the NHL, so he's not going to cause any trouble. And look what happened.
Yeah.
So, you know, like, it's... I think it might go wrong, you know, because he has the talent. Radulov can score 35. I'm fairly confident that he can score 35 goals in the NHL. Okay. But no, hat-trick, you don't see it? You know he's like the all-time leading scorer in the KHL, right?
It's the KHL, who cares?
He has the talent to score 35 goals.
Again, it's the KHL.
Yeah, but he has the talent to score 35 goals.
I'm not saying he doesn't have the talent. I'm saying that I don't think he will. I think he'll be closer
that's fair.
to like 25 to 30.
Okay, that's fair.
You know what? I agree with Hat-Trick. He's never hit the 30. He's never hit the 30 goal mark. Never.
Oh, he's never played a full season.
Almost. He played 81 games in 07-08 with Nashville.
When he was like what, like 10 years old?
About that. Because I mean, he's 30 right now.
Yeah. So
And
he's
I
in
mean-
his prime. Ending,
Yeah.
but he's in his prime.
Yeah, but again, I don't see Radulov hitting more than 25, 30 goals.
Okay. Well, they also swapped basically Lars Eller for Andrew Shaw.
Yeah.
Those are comparable players. I think I'd rather have Eller. I don't know. I really don't know. Andrew Shaw can do so much for you. No, I think it's an upgrade getting Andrew Shaw.
Absolutely, and they invested a lot of money into him too. They got him on a 6-year deal, $23 million.
What's his cap hit per?
I should have had that, but
Oh my god. What is wrong with you? How
When you
Shut
throw
up.
out numbers, but you don't have all the numbers.
shut up. I have Google right here. It's awesome.
Google is your friend.
That's Google right here.
Google is awesome. I love Google. his cap hit per year is 3.9.
That's not even that bad.
No.
You know what? That's a good contract.
Yeah. His
For how long you said?
6 years.
6. Okay, that's a bit much, but still, his cap hit is good
Yeah.
for Shaw.
The total value is 23.4.
Yeah, no one. Yeah, doesn't matter. That's for the team to figure out.
Yeah, it's front heavy though, so because this year alone he's got 5.5. 17-18 he's
Shit.
17-18 he's got 5. 18-19 he's got 4 mil, and then 19-20 he's got 3.2. And
How
then
old is Andrew Shaw?
26, 25.
Why would you take a front-heavy contract at 25 years old?
Money. People like it.
Yeah, money is the root of
Yeah,
all
but you
evil.
want to when you're that young and still improving, you take a back-heavy contract.
Yeah.
Maybe
Okay,
you
that's
do,
an
but he
interesting deal. Maybe Montreal didn't want to invest the money later, so he said, okay, just flip the contract around and I'll get paid when I'm out of this contract.
Yeah. Plus, 4 of those 6 years, he has signing bonuses.
Signing bonus, yeah, all right. Okay, so I think the team in front of Carey is better, not because of the swap for Subban. I think that's a slight downgrade. By the way, Weber still has 10 years on his contract. Good luck with that later.
Yeah.
I'd
That's
also
going to
like
be
to bring
another
someone
one,
else
man.
up.
Go ahead.
John Scott.
He's a free. Did they sign him again?
What, was he only on a 1-year deal?
Yeah, he was a free agent this
mistake.
offseason. That's a mistake. He's a franchise player, people.
Yeah.
Oh, play him with Connor McDavid. He could score like 8 goals in the season, I guarantee you.
And,
That'd be so funny.
and Scott's from Edmonton, too, so...
You know, the hometown crowd is going to love it.
Oh yeah.
Wow, he played with a lot of
legend.
fucking teams.
Yes, he did. Yo,
John Scott.
I think it
Hot
was
card,
last
99
season,
overall.
okay? Last season, John Scott has bounced around so much. I looked at John Scott's statistics. I asked Siri for his statistics, okay? It was
many
like
do you want?
maybe a week after he got traded to Montreal, and it was hilarious.
Oh, bye,
Because
Justin.
No, that's
it was
Dalfan that's gone, buddy.
How did I end up the party leader?
So anyway, it was hilarious. On his profile picture, he had a Sharks jersey. On his profile, there was the Coyotes logo, but he was a Montreal Canadian. That's how much John Scott has bounced around.
See, the thing is, he wasn't even really a Canadian. He was an ice cap.
Yeah,
He played in the NHL for 1 game, so it counts.
he actually played in 12 games in the NHL.
Whatever.
One for the Habs and 11 for the Coyotes.
So there you go. He played 1 game
Yeah.
for the
It's
Habs.
amazing.
Yeah.
Hey, the man is
Don't
getting
forget the
paid
All-Star
hundreds of
game.
thousands of dollars every year to play hockey, so God bless him. But overall, I think the Habs may be a bit better, slightly, for this year.
Yeah.
They're trying to win now, and that's the team that I don't blame for winning now, because when Carey breaks down,
need
it's
it.
over. So they are on win now because they have to.
Well, you know what? They don't need to win now. They have like 20-something Stanley Cups. They don't need. Give it to
Oh
someone
no,
else.
they can they can chill for the winning for another 50 years, and I wouldn't give a fuck. But
They could
The-
chill for winning for another 50 years and still would have the most,
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
in my
Yeah.
general opinion.
unless the Blackhawks just fucking anyway. Let's
The Blackhawks just go.
But
and-
also don't forget too that they also have young buck Mike Condon too, right? As their third goalie. And Carey Price is apparently still on injured reserve.
Yeah, he might not even start the season.
Yeah.
There's some people that said he won't start. He'll be out for a couple of weeks still when the season starts. So,
All right, let me ask a stupid question now. How do
uh-oh.
you get injured?
Huh?
Eating
How do you get
pancakes.
injured?
Dustin Penner joke.
Yeah, sorry, Penner.
Feel the Oilers re over here.
Did he have syrup on his pancakes?
Yes, that's what re-injured him.
It was the syrup. Clogged his
Yes.
arteries.
But anyway, so predictions for the Habs. I think they have a better team. Carey Price is going to be back. I have like
think
a
they have
feeling
playoff
he's going to get injured again.
Yeah, he will.
I have a feeling, like, I think Montreal's going to rush him because it's Montreal and they're under a lot of pressure from the... I think he might get injured again, which if he does, then you start really asking questions in Montreal.
Yeah.
But assuming he plays well, top team in the Eastern Conference, no question.
Really.
Whoa.
Wait, you guys have a problem with that?
Yes. Very
Okay.
much.
I wouldn't.
Okay, state your claim.
I wouldn't say top team, but I'd say.
I wouldn't say top ever.
Wow.
No, whoa,
not
whoa,
ever.
Whoa, that's.
whoa.
I wouldn't say ever. Just let me rephrase.
Okay, hold
that.
on. When I say top team, I don't mean first place. I mean in the top tier, like top
Okay.
4 or 5 teams in the
Okay.
East. That's what I mean.
I thought you meant like one.
Oh, fuck no.
Yeah.
It might,
Because
but
I
I don't think it will.
Because I think one is going to be Washington, and it pains me to say that as a Ranger fan.
It's going to be Washington, Philadelphia, and then the
No.
Rangers. Nah.
No. Don't
No.
even joke about that.
You know what? I agree. Now that you rephrase that and say, top 5, I agree.
Yeah, I can agree to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant. A top team, not the top team.
Yeah, if anything, I think the East is going to go Washington,
Yeah.
Florida, Pittsburgh,
Ugh.
Tampa.
Tampa, and
After
Montreal.
Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Like that's
The East
top
is getting
5.
stronger because
And then I put
that's
the Rangers in 6.
Oh.
Rangers and
And it-
oof.
Pains me to do that.
It's all going to depend on Lundqvist.
Yes, it
We'll
is.
we'll cover that next week.
We'll pick like a random division and we're going to cover them next
Yeah.
week. Or we can just pick like the 7-mile radius that has like 85 teams in it.
Yeah.
The Caps, Flyers, Rangers, Devils, Islanders.
Bruins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, wait.
That's not a division. That's a small town. Like it's,
Wait, okay, so
That's a small fucking league.
Rangers, Islanders, Sabres, Boston, Jersey,
Boston's
the Caps,
Yeah.
Philly.
Boston's at the end of their
Pittsburgh.
run.
Yeah. So that's 8 teams right there.
Yeah. That's a small men's league, beer league team. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah, in like 7
if
different
Price,
states.
basically, if Price makes it,
Not really.
Montreal's a top team, a top team, in the East. If he gets injured again, It's all as he goes, Montreal goes basically.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yep.
With Montreal. Let's be frank here. I don't care if they brought Radulov.
Can I be Steve?
Huh?
You said,
What?
let's be frank. I said, can I be Steve?
Wow.
No.
Fuck's sake.
You're
Okay.
hilarious.
Dude, I'm getting tired.
Why did Dow fan leave, man? I
don't know.
Shit, that would have been great right now.
Yeah, whatever.
But anyway, all right. So that's gonna wrap up the Montreal Canadiens. Moving on to the center of the universe, Toronto, Ontario.
Okay, I'm going to sleep for this one. Wake me up after we're
The
done.
Maple Leafs. The Maple Leafs. Last season, oh boy, 29 wins, 42 losses. And 11 overtime losses for 69 points. I wanted them to finish with 67 so bad, but they finished with 69. 8th in the Atlantic, 16th in the East, obviously.
There you go.
Last in the NHL. Yeah.
You're happy now?
But big off season for them. They gained the big one, Austin Matthews. They gained Roman Polak, LOL. If he gets traded at the trade line again, I'm gonna laugh my ass off, which he probably actually will.
Yeah.
They gained
or before.
prospect defenseman Nikita Zaitsev. Matt Martin, left wing, bottom six forward. Goaltender Frederik Andersen and goaltender Jonas Enroth. They just signed him to a light.
Let me just say an overarching statement for all of them. Rip their careers.
Nah, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that because Toronto is actually rebuilding nicely. I think
They are, and
I think it's actually working.
and they did some good fucking contract signings in the offseason too. Like they
got rid of their big contracts.
yeah. I mean
They're gonna have to get rid of their dead cap space eventually.
Yeah.
Like Nathan Horton and Stefan Robida, who aren't even playing, and are not gonna play at all, but are still on the like. They're gonna need to get rid of that somehow. But it's good that they got rid of Phaneuf, that they got rid of Kessel. You know, all their big contract guys. They have a good management. Lou Lamoriello knows what he's doing. And they have a great coach to mentor young players in Mike Babcock. So I think that's good. This offseason, they lost Michael Grabner. Who cares? Not really a big deal. Stuart Percy, that kind of stings. Jonathan Bernier was in the trade for Frederik Andersen. And they also lost P.A. Parento, which that's going to sting a little bit because he...
Beast.
Yes, he was. He was like a low-key beast. He was a beast to the people that pay attention. That's the kind of player P.A. Parento is.
yeah.
He was
So-
great on the
Parent
Rangers.
Ovechkin. Shout out to Steve Dangle on YouTube for that one.
But yeah, I was about to call Ovechkin. Losing Parento kind of stings for the Leafs, but I mean, what are you gonna do? Shit happens.
Yeah.
But the big difference, I think, this year is that they swapped out Bernier and Reimer as their goaltender duo for Fred Anderson and Jonas Enroth. That's a clear upgrade.
Yes.
Wow.
That is a clear upgrade
they
at
actually
both
have
positions. Because I think Reimer was pretty good. Okay, Reimer was pretty good, but I think Enroth might be a bit more consistent. I think a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's a good goalie duo, is basically what I'm getting at. Fred Anderson, a good starter. By the way, people say Toronto gave up a lot for Fred Anderson because it's a first round pick and a second round pick. Let me just address that really quick. They gave up Pittsburgh's first round pick and then a Toronto second round pick. Pittsburgh was 30th overall.
Yeah.
It's basically two, so it's not that big to pay. Then they turn to 5 years. It's 5 million.
Your internet, your mic's cutting out, buddy.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
Then to sign him at $5 million, it's a bit of a for a goalie, but they need to do it. They need to go. So I don't particularly. So now that you do that,
Whoops.
now, yeah, John, do about that.
I sent him an invite, but I don't think he's on.
Probably
So-
not. He might have been.
Now that they have a good back in Jonas and Rock, was the crucial part off season. That Matthews obviously, but the draft getting Anrushel because the young Golden Casimir Kasky, Sparks, all hooting to maybe $1. Them playing on the Leafs, they don't because they're not going to be even with Matthews. They might wins, but it's not going to be a massive improvement. So it's a thing that they saw Jonas Enroth expose. Well, not a rookie, but a prop. I think Garrett Sparks played a few. So did Bebo. Toronto.
I'd just like to mention the amount of mic cutting that's happening right now.
Yeah.
Now we know.
I think I caught word.
Oh, that's good. If you caught and Justin caught the other half
No.
thing.
No.
Probably not.
I think we caught the same half.
Probably.
Okay, well, basically, signing Anrushel. Now they don't use. They're like Sparks, Bebo, and so
Literally, all I heard you do was.
okay, that's great. Do you think to say about the Leafs?
I'm sorry, what? Something about
Oh my god.
I don't know if it's
The
your.
Leafs.
Okay, what about them?
I
that-
said my piece. I want you to talk about them.
Shit, well. They exist in Toronto, which is in Canada, in North America, the
Really?
Western Hemisphere of the Earth.
I'll add Captain Obvious.
Right. You know what? The thing that I'm gonna add to about the Leafs is,
Yep.
you know, me being me, and all I've done tonight is contribute financial numbers. Morgan Riley,
Yep.
6 years, $30 million, which
Yeah, but
That's a
player.
large contract.
Okay, maybe not. He's an elite player.
yeah, he's $5 million. The last 2 years of that contract is a modified NTC, no trade clause. It's a 10-team no
Okay.
trade list.
There's no
So like Monahan.
way
Yeah.
they trade Morgan Riley. It's
No,
not-
I don't
Yeah.
see them. I don't see them
He's
trading
someone
him
to build
either.
the core around.
Well, I think they'll build it around him and possibly Nazem Kadri, because again, there's another 6
Isn't
year.
Kadri a forward?
Kadri's a forward, yes,
Kadri's a center.
left wing. Oh wait, no, hold
I
on.
meant their defensive
Shoots left.
core.
Kadri's a center.
Yeah, shut up. My computer
Who are you
wasn't
telling to
high
shut up,
enough.
me or him?
Both you guys.
They're, Toronto, the reason why I say they're building well is because you have a cornerstone on defense in Morgan Riley.
Yeah.
You now have a very solid goalie in Fred Anderson. And they're just really deep at center. You got Matthews, Kadri, and Bozak.
Yeah.
And who cares on the fourth line, basically.
Yeah. You can
So
put a fucking
that's really
plugger out there for the fourth line.
You know, you can argue Bozak and Kadri are pretty much interchangeable. I give the edge to Kadri, but they're deadline centers, both of them.
Yeah.
And when they're hot, they can play at a first line level. Then Matthews is obviously your 1A. So basically what I'm getting at is they're really deep down the middle where you have to be.
Deep down the middle.
And
Sorry.
Wow!
Yeah.
Maturity level over 9,000.
I'm sorry, I missed that.
That's fine.
Okay.
So the Leafs are doing it properly. I think what's going to be key for Toronto this year is, one, for the fans not to get impatient because they got Matthews. Mm-hmm. The fans need to understand. You good?
Jesus, and I'm the smoker. I'm the one that should be hacking up along.
No, he's 17. He probably fucking smoked like fucking
No, I don't.
4 bats before he even got on here.
Bats.
There goes my revenue stream. But anyway, what was I saying? Yes, the fans need to understand what this season is. Last year was all about getting Matthews. This year is about development.
Yeah.
They're not going to challenge for a playoff spot.
No.
They're just not.
That's out of the question.
If they do, I think it's actually a bad thing for them.
Yeah.
Because the kids might get complacent because they played extremely well in down there in the Marlies last year. And if they make the playoffs, I think it's actually a bad thing. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. The only reason I'm saying if is goaltending can carry you a long way, and Fred Anderson's a pretty good goalie.
Yes.
So, I mean, you just look at Toronto when they made the playoffs. It was all about Reimer's run.
Yeah.
You know, as a goalie, and then we all know how that ended.
Yeah. Where is he now?
Well, no, not just. I mean, the Leafs playoff run, that disaster. It was 4-1. People, what happened? Okay, anyway, let's just move on before every Leafs fan clicks off.
But
nice.
While we're still talking about Kadri and Anderson, I want to make note here that the last.
Here comes their contract.
Yep. The last 4 years of Kadri's contract is a modified NTC as well. The player submits a 10-team no-trade list. So,
Yes.
On to Anderson's contract. $5 million
5 years. I've stated that.
for the 5 years. Yes, you were probably cutting out for that. The last 4 years of that is a modified NTC, and submits a list of 10 teams he cannot be traded to.
See, that's what I thought it was in the first place.
Well, I guess it depends on the contract. It depends on the contract. Some modifieds are 10 teams you can or will accept, and some modifieds are 10 teams you don't want to be traded to. So, anyway, regardless, Fred Anderson, they might trade Kadri.
Not for at least 3 years, I don't think.
Not saying Kadri's a bad player, but
No, not at all.
the thing is they're deep down at center, so one of them might just go naturally because
Yeah.
one of them's not going to be happy being a bottom 6 forward
No.
as Hattrick furthermore dies.
Yes.
And I think also
Stop.
my second point about this season for the Leafs, and it's a good thing they have Mike Babcock for this, they can't expose their rookies.
No.
They have a lot of them. They're probably going to start a lot of them on the Leafs roster. But if they're getting lit up every fucking night, yeah. I was gonna say you might have to sign someone, but you can't. The Leafs are in cap jail right now, so
They are,
I
but
had a page up about caps.
but they also, while you look that up, they also invited. Not that this is going to mean shit, but they invited Brandon Pruss to camp. So
yeah, he's on the pro tryout.
yeah, we'll see what happens
Okay.
there.
They have to sign him. If they can, they have to sign him. Because you can't expose the rookies getting lit up for an entire year. It's not
No.
productive.
No,
They have to play in the Marlies and do well.
Yeah, and
Okay. Go ahead.
no, you go.
All right. They have $55,915 in
What?
their
In cap
left.
space.
That's it?
Yep.
Yeah, they can't even sign a minimum contract.
Damn.
The Penguins are 3 million under, and their Wings are almost 5 million under.
Jeez.
Oh shit, trade Nathan Horton or Robidot to the Wings. They might be willing to take that on. They
Yeah.
might.
Oh no, I meant like they're negative, not.
Oh shit! Like they're over the cap?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Oh.
The team with the most cap space right now is the Hurricanes with 16 million.
Okay,
That just shows you how bad they are.
you know what? We'll cover the Hurricanes next week.
Okay, no, Justin,
Who
we're not
covered
doing half.
next week. You said
We're not
7
doing
different-
half the league next week. We're gonna pick most likely the Rangers division
Yeah.
next week because
Oh
it's
God.
he giggles. Oh no,
Schoolgirl giggle.
schoolgirl giggles. Yep.
It was a gasp, not a giggle.
So-
Jesus.
Whatever.
So,
same
all
shit.
right. Predictions for the Maple Leafs. I think they're going to improve with a slight win total. They're going to go from 29 last year. I think like 34 wins? 34, 35 wins maybe?
I think they go positive this year.
What? You know they're starting like 17 rookies, right?
Yeah.
You think they're going positive? You think Matthews is that good,
I don't.
along with
I
Anderson?
think positive as in like 42.
No.
42 wins? Oh, hell
Hell
no.
no. You're drunk.
There's no way.
I don't care that you're
Unless
a minor.
Anderson
You're drunk.
carries them.
Water tonight.
If Anderson carries them, they're going to do 42. But realistically, I think 35, that
Yeah.
might even be a little bit of a overachieving 35
You
wins.
sound like you're gonna. You sound like you're. They're only gonna win 25 games.
No, they're going to
I
win.
don't even know what words came out of my mouth right there.
They're going to win just over 30 games. Like, they're not going to move that much in the standings. They're going to
No.
improve, yes, but I don't think they're going to be a playoff team. Certainly, unless, like I said, Anderson carries them, which Anderson has never really been a 1A starting goalie, so I don't think he can carry a team just yet.
Yeah.
So,
No.
I don't see him making the playoffs at all. I'd say 34,
I'd say they would
35
make the
wins
playoffs.
Yeah.
is a... Well, 42 wins in the Eastern Conference. They can make the playoffs. Or at least you're very close. I think 35 wins for me.
Yeah. I'm going with you on that, G.
Okay. Philly made the playoffs with 41 wins.
Yeah, but
exactly.
it's Philly.
And doesn't that fucking sting, hat-trick? Doesn't that sting that they make...
If we're in the same country, so I can track you down and fucking kill you. But, you know, it's a different. That's
Oh,
where
go
it
play
is.
some Rainbow Six Siege later and kill them.
Just be
Because
if you don't like Philadelphia as a city, just be thankful that they probably could dress the Flyers roster and they would still play better than the 76ers at basketball. So there's that. if you
Yeah.
don't like.
I think the city, like the landmarks in the city, are pretty cool, but just the people are just.
Oh shit! Shots fired at Philadelphians. Okay.
Like the fans of like all their sports are just stop, please.
Booing their own mascot and shit.
No one needs you.
Anyway, all right. So that's gonna
They
wrap
threw
it up.
snowballs at Santa.
So that's gonna wrap it up for the center of the universe.
Yeah. Let's.
Are we also the truly trash team now?
We're gonna move over to the rich boys, oil
yeah.
country.
The talk of the town, the Edmonton
For the rich
Oilers,
boys, they have half
the
amount of
main
cap space they
attraction
have.
this season. And no, it is not at all because me and Justin are both Oilers fans and we're on the same podcast. That's not at all. No, but, okay, maybe a little bit, but
Help me, I'm sorry.
they're still interesting. Even if you're not an Oilers fan, they're still interesting because Connor's going to play a lot more. So anyway, just starting off.
Connor, what are we on a first name basis with him?
Yes.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
He is that good. Anyway, last season 31, 43 and 8. Is that
31.
Let me check this real quick. Oh shit, they lost more games in regulation than the Maple Leafs. Wow, how about that?
Damn.
That's ouch. I'm
Yeah.
a little bit depressed now.
Yeah.
29th
But-
and 30th.
No.
No, they were not. The Leafs were 30th.
I
Because
said
overtime.
29th and 30th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
7th in the Pacific, no argument there. 14th in the West. This offseason, they gain Jesse Puljujärvi in the draft, Jonas Gustafsson in free agency,
One-year
fucking
deal.
Adam Larsson in an amazing trade, and
Sarcasm.
left wing Milan Lucic. I am so fucking hype.
Yeah.
And this offseason, they lost Taylor Hall.
Yeah.
That's it. So, good
Must have been
offseason
a good trade,
overall.
that one.
Good offseason overall. But,
With one notable exception.
Yeah.
yes, that trade. Look, some people are stupid and didn't understand what I was talking about in the video that I made about this trade. Larson is not a bad player. Larson can play.
Would it be bad to admit that I haven't watched that video?
Okay. That hurts my feelings. It's one of my most popular videos, but okay. Anyway,
I watched all the videos that I'm in.
nice. Anyway, I wasn't saying Larson is a bad player, okay? I'm talking about the train, you goons. That's what I was talking about. Taylor Hall is not equal value to Adam Larson. He is miles ahead. Larson is worth not even close to Taylor Hall. A one-for-one deal is even worse in value than the Subban Weber trade, okay?
Yeah.
At
That
least
was
one
garbage.
was close.
Not even. It wasn't even close if you consider Weber's contract. He has 10 years left on that motherfucker. They're going to be kicking themselves in 2-3 years
Yeah.
when he completely falls off the cliff.
Yeah.
But
He's just
just-
going to disintegrate. But whatever. That's Montreal.
Just a garbage trade. They should have got, like, at the very least a second rounder for that. Or something more.
Yeah.
Adam Larson by himself is not worth Taylor Hall. You're crazy. You're
No.
fucking stupid if you think that's an equal trade, and I stand by that statement. I don't care what team you cheer for, you're a fucking retard.
That
Anyway,
was bad. And I especially don't like it because now he's on the Devils.
the Leafs. The Oilers, okay. If you weren't an Oilers fan, even if you were an Oilers fan, okay, at the beginning of the season, it was almost funny. The number of bounces that didn't go the Oilers' way. They
Yeah.
were so fucking close to get wins. And they just came within an inch, a call,
Patrick
There's
Stefan.
always one thing went wrong for the Oilers, and that's how they lost games. You look at McDavid's goal that would have won the game against, or sent it to overtime, I don't remember. It counted. That call was absolutely blown. Needs to remake the rule. If there is an ounce of doubt about a call for the refs, let them review it. I don't care what it is they're arguing about. Review. I don't care what it is they're arguing about. Yes, if there's an ounce of doubt, fucking review it.
Yeah.
Like, why are some plays reviewable and others aren't? Isn't the goal of video review to get the call right?
Yeah, it is. I don't know.
So why the fuck is goalie interference not reviewable if it's not a coach challenge? Why the fuck is the puck crossing the line not reviewable? Like, it's so stupid.
The NHL really dropped the ball on that. I'm glad that the coach
challenge is there. Yes, they did. And further emphasizing my point of the Oilers, just the bad luck. 368 man games lost to injury. Let me just name some of these off. Jordan Eberle, 13 games out for a shoulder. Matt Hendricks, who some people might... Oh, it's Matt Hendricks. Oh, no, he's a leader for that team. 7 games out with a foot injury. Rob Klinkhammer, one of their top defensemen, 21 games out. McDavid, 37 games out with his shoulder. Okay? And Nail Yakupov, sure he's... No. Let me finish. Nail Yakupov, sure he's polarizing, but he's still a goal scorer. 22 games out with an ankle because a ref fucking... Okay, I'm not going to go into that. Andrew Ference, a leader, 55 games out, hip injury. Oscar Klefbom, one of their top defensemen, absolute top defensemen, 52 games out. Rob Klinkhammer, again, 6 games out with a foot. Nugent Hopkins, 21 games with a hand injury. Eric Greiba, one of the good defensemen when he was in Ottawa, 24 games out with an injury. Benoit Pouliot, completely lights out when he's playing with Connor McDavid. 18 games out with a shoulder injury. Brandon Davidson, one of the best emerging defensemen for the Oilers, 14 games out. Nugent Hopkins, again, 3 games out. I skipped some. Okay. That is ridiculous amount of injury.
McDavid.
Do you think he skipped any?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he might have skipped 1 or 2. When
I skipped like 7.
when McDavid came back from his injury, he was well over a point a game. It was like
well over.
It was like 1.4 or 1.5 points per game.
Absolutely. That line, McDavid, Pouliot, Eberle, was tearing shit up.
Yeah. They tore the league up. And honestly, I think that injury served, I hate to say it, but it served him well. Because it really lit that fire in under his ass. And
absolutely.
I think
he's going to be so determined.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. If he can sit there and stay healthy this year, he's going to light shit up. If it would not have been...
I'm not being a fan, boy. It's very close to point a game.
Yeah, and you're cutting in and out again.
Yeah.
If it had not have been for that...
per game.
Yeah, if it had not been for that freaking injury, he would have been Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
No doubt.
No question.
Hands down.
I thought he got it anyway.
No, they gave it to.
Oh wait, no.
Oh, shit,
Larkin.
It wasn't
Larkin.
even Eichel who got it.
Was it? It was one of the.
I think it might have been Larkin.
Yeah, I think. Shane Larkin. Is it Dylan Larkin? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, Dylan Larkin.
Uh.
It's irrelevant. Would have had it had he played a full season.
Younger.
And this is it's not like people will say excuses. Okay, improvement made a lose. Okay, but this year shit is legit at least wins in the okay. Out that one out for 37. That's not excuses, people. Legit massive. Okay.
Okay, just so you know, you cut out so much that...
Yeah, you've been cutting out, buddy. Like, horribly.
Oscar Klefbach. A very man. 2 games out. Hurts any team, especially the oil, when it's the oil. They don't have, as it is, one of their better ones for fucking games. That's gonna hurt. And Hopkins, a combined 24 missed. That hurts.
Yeah.
He top 2-way.
Probably hurt him too.
Oh, without a doubt.
It's... Yeah, Nuge can play. The rumor about him getting traded, I will be fucking... They might legit if they trade Yakupov and Hopkins.
I'd like to see them get rid of Yakupov.
Oh, he's fucking due. But Nugent Hopkins, I don't really care what we get.
Do they have
back.
the audacity to do that?
Probably
They
not.
traded all for Adam Larkin.
I know what you're saying, but like you're cutting out so bad.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. It's actually kind of comical.
It's pretty funny.
Hall needed for they definitely audacity.
I don't know.
368 was lost, dude.
Mm-hmm. And for the record, I found found out who took the rookie trophy too. It was that Artemi Panarin.
Panarin.
Yeah, from Chicago. So.
A lot of people say they love it though.
A lot of people said what?
He shouldn't have got it.
Larkin.
Oh, Larkin should have got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to hear you.
It is. It is. It's kind of bad. For next week, G's gonna work on his mic connection and see what's going on with that, and hopefully it'll be working properly.
Oh, it's actually fine, but I have to wait till ready for everyone to be ready. So that's a bit of a contribute.
So let's, before we all start flipping our shit on this and losing our minds, let's go with the predictions on the Oilers.
They got... No, actually, let's not predict on the Oilers right quick.
Okay.
Defense got better, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's going to argue that point.
You know what? For a multitude of reasons.
Milan...
I was just going to say that Milan
Yeah.
Lucic is a big reason on why defensive play is getting improved.
Lucic is the muscle in the top 6 that the Oilers have lacked for several seasons.
Yeah.
And no one, Taylor Hall used to get clocked on almost a game-to-game basis.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And no one stood up for him.
No.
Look at what happened when the Flyers just incorporated McDavid's face in the boards.
Yeah.
Almost nothing happened. Darnell Nurse is slowly started to change that culture.
Yeah.
Did it last year. And now you bring in Lucic. I dare I fucking dare someone to clock Connor McDavid. I am almost excited and looking forward to see either McDavid, Eberle, Clefbaum, or Davidson, or Nugent Hopkins get absolutely hammered. You know why? Because Lucic is going to come alive, and it's going to turn around the Oilers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Someone please crush one of the skilled players. Don't hurt him, but crush him, because Lucic is going to show up.
Yeah.
It's basically going to be the plot of Goon.
No, Lucic is no goon. He can play.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean...
It's just that you can't touch the Oilers anymore.
No, you can't run them over anymore.
No. And Lucic said this right after he signed. People weren't scared of playing the Oilers. People could just push around the Oilers at will before.
Yeah.
Not anymore. You got... If they dress Reinhardt, he's big. I don't think he's going to step up for anyone, but he's a big guy. Clefbaum is decent size. Darnell Nurse is big.
And getting bigger.
And getting much bigger. And Lucic will absolutely fucking truck you through the boards.
Yeah.
Okay, Lucic will get in penalty trouble. It just comes with the territory.
Yeah.
And that might cost the Oilers 1 or 2 games because their penalty kill is not that great. But the trade-off is now he brings in a mentality, a team mentality that you can't just clock our superstar.
Yeah.
You're going to have to respect the hockey, okay? You can't just run through McDavid.
No.
It's not going to happen. And offensively, like, that's just what he brings physically. Offensively, Lucic is, like, the perfect third guy if they put McDavid with Eberle or McDavid with Puljujarvi. We're going to get into that. He is the perfect guy. You got the skilled guys doing their skilled things outside and behind the net and all that shit. And Lucic just being an absolute jerk in the corners and just being a complete asshole right in front of the net. That is the kind of line that just works. McDavid is the passer. Eberle, Puljujarvi, whoever the fuck they put there. Good shooter. Good or great shooter, depending on who they put. Eberle has a very underrated shot.
Yes.
And Lucic is your fucking asshole that just gets the loose pucks and stands in front of the net for rebounds.
Yeah.
And Lucic can also shoot if you give him open space enough.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, this year, it will definitely be a good season for the Oilers.
Yes. Assuming the injury bug left, and God, please.
Yeah.
Please, I beg you. If McDavid goes down again, I think I'm legit going to enforce my skull into a wall. Like, it's yes. It is that bad right now.
It is.
But now let's get into the big guy. Not Lucic, he's the big guy, but Puljujarvi. Jesse Puljujarvi, however the fuck you say his first name. Do you play him on the NHL?
No.
On the NHL team? No. Okay.
No.
That's pretty much what I'm going with. You don't play him.
No, not yet.
No.
He's talented enough to make the league, and he might be physically ready to make that jump. He might be physically ready to play in the NHL on a top 6 role. The thing is, I think even if he has a good training camp and he is obviously good enough for the NHL and ready physically, you still send him down.
Yeah.
Shield him
And
from
it's
the league.
no, not shield him. You build his character. They did that with Dreisaitl last year, and it worked. It fucking worked. Dreisaitl had a good training camp and could have made the team, and I thought he was going to make the team, and the Oilers sent him down just to prove a point that nothing's going to be handed to you. Just to prove a point that they're changing the culture of letting rookies walk into the first line.
Yeah.
And Dreisaitl said that it kind of pissed him off, but he just decided to work hard in the AHL. He came back up, and the big guy was fucking playing winger at some point. He can play.
Yeah.
The number one question mark for Dreisaitl when he got drafted was his skating, and he improved a lot in that category.
Yeah, he definitely did.
So I think you take Puljujärvi, even if he's good enough and ready to make the NHL, you still send him down.
Yeah.
Just to prove a point. I know it sounds stupid, but after years and years of rookies just being handed over on a fucking silver platter, a spot on the first line when they weren't ready, insert Nugent Hopkins, insert Taylor Hall, insert Nail Yakupov. All three really were forced into the league before they were ready.
Yeah. And
Nuge and Hall got hurt. Yakupov never became first overall pick level
no.
talent.
No. I think that if they trade him, he will. He will have that breakout season. But
You think he just doesn't fit with the Oilers?
I just think he doesn't fit with the Oilers. The team has way too much talent with Yakupov, and it's not a slight against Yakupov, but they need to dump him.
Yeah, they do.
You know,
Because who's going to play on your third line? You can't put Eberle on your third line.
No.
That's stupid. You can't put Puljujärvi on your third line. That's even more stupid. So Yakupov on your third line? That's pretty much where he's destined to be at this point, because he's a right winger.
Yep.
Ebbs and Puljujärvi, you can't switch Puljujärvi to left wing because your top two left wingers are, in my mind, Milan Lucic, and they slide Draisaitl to left wing to play with Nuge on the second line.
Yep.
Because it worked. They tried Draisaitl at the wing, and it works.
Yeah.
So they have to get rid of Yakupov at this point. Are they going to get much for him? No. They're probably going to get fleeced. And Yakupov's going to have a breakout season, and the trade's going to look really bad in like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
That's exactly what's going to happen. Or he, let's face it, never becomes worthy of a first overall pick. It has happened before.
It has.
Look at Alex Degg from the Senators.
Oh, God.
Just brought it way back.
Yeah.
He never became a first overall worthy player.
No.
Look at Eric Lindros. Yes, he became a first overall player, but he never achieved his full potential.
Fuck clean.
Lindros, though an elite player, never achieved his full potential. Ever.
No, he didn't. And
Well, that has to do with his injuries. But
no.
Regardless, the point I'm making is that it can happen.
Yeah.
And I think Yakupov, it might be that guy.
Who else are they going to dump?
Exactly. You're not getting rid of Puljujärvi. You're just flat out stupid.
Yeah.
Eberle, I don't want Eberle to go. They might dump him, and I'm gonna fucking cry my heart out if they do.
Yeah.
well, it depends
Because
on what they
Eberle-
get back.
Not really, actually, because Eberle has been with the Oilers for a very long time. I think he's approaching on 10 years with the Oilers, with the organization anyway. Not playing with the NHL team, but with the organization, he's almost been here for 10 years. I'd say like 7 or 8 solid. So I think Justin's looking that up right now.
What gave it away?
Your.
I think it was the, I thought it was the
8 years. He got drafted 22nd overall, 2008.
22nd?
Yep.
Wasn't it 26th? I think that might be wrong.
Nope. 22nd.
Huh. I thought he was 20. Anyway.
What's your source?
Fucking NHL.com.
Okay, no, that's definitely not wrong.
Actually, that was a lie. That was Wikipedia, but I'm going to go to NHL.com right now.
Definitely be wrong.
I thought he was 26th overall, but at any rate, it doesn't matter. He's been with the Oilers for almost 10 years. Never complained. Never, ever, through all the losing. And he wasn't in the NHL when the Oilers were still competitive and challenging for a playoff spot. He was in the minors. So he's only been with the NHL club through their tough times. And he never made a fuss in the media. He is, in my mind, an alternate captain.
Duh.
He's been on the team for so long that he's become like synonymous with the Oilers. I don't think you can trade him. It's one of those things where maybe you could get something. Maybe you could make a good hockey trade for Eberle, but I just don't see it happening. You have to keep him, in my mind.
Yeah.
Yakupov is the odd man out. Let's just face it. That's what he is at this point.
Yeah, let's face facts.
And he may have a breakout season. He may not have a breakout season. But regardless, he's got to go, and the Oilers just got to live with it. Whatever happens to Nail Yakupov in the future, they just got to live with it.
His name is literally Nail.
Actually, his name was changed to Nail. His actual name is something else. I don't remember what his actual name is. I think it was like a really generic Russian name, and he just changed it to sound cool.
Dmitry.
No.
Are you fucking with me, or?
I have no idea.
No, actually, his name is Nail Railovich Yakupov. That's...
Yeah, but he changed it. Like, his first name was not always Nail. No, there's that searching stuff sound. That's just the steam coming out of the computer.
Yep. According to Wikipedia, his name is Nail Railovich Yakupov.
Railovich?
Yeah, some shit like that.
Some shenanigans. Nail Shenanigans Yakupov.
Yep.
Okay, well, I thought he changed his name to Nail, but regardless, it doesn't really matter at this point. He got to go.
Yep.
I've heard somewhere that Chiarelli wants a third-round pick for him. Fuck it, I think it's a...
It's degrading.
It's an overpayment on the Edmonton Oilers part, but fuck it.
Yep.
He's got to go. We got to get something back. We're not going to get much because he hasn't performed.
No. And according to...
And the more you hold on to him, and the more he plays without any meaning, the lower his trade value gets.
Yeah.
And that's a mistake that they did a couple years ago when he was obviously, in talks of being traded. They just kept him in the hopes that he'd play well, raise his trade value, so that they could trade him for more, and that just backfired on him. Trade value is now lower.
Yeah. And according to Oilers.nhl.com,
Yep.
Jordan Eberle drafted 22nd.
Okay. Well, I was wrong. I thought he was the 26th overall pick.
Nope.
Sorry. Doesn't matter. Fucking
that
four
was
pick
Tyler
difference.
Ennis that got drafted 26th.
Shit!
Yeah.
Well, still.
Oh, shit.
So,
I need to open that
if
back
everyone's healthy, add in that... Obviously, you're not going to have a season where no one gets hurt, but you know what I mean by healthy. If everyone's relatively healthy, no one misses a ridiculous number of games, just from experience and training alone, their defense is better. Darnell Nurse is going to be better. I think everyone really is going to be better. And they add in Adam Larson. So their defense, much better, in my opinion. Goaltending is... we signed Jonas Gustafsson, so, I mean, good backup for Cam Talbot. Talbot played really well last season. The Oilers struggled, but Talbot, it wasn't Talbot's fault. Let's just say it like it is. It was not Cam Talbot's fault. So goaltending... Goaltending got slightly better, I guess. Or, fuck it. It's not getting better, but it wasn't bad to begin with.
Yeah.
And offensively, I think Puljujarvi eventually is going to make the team. Maybe 25, 30 games in, but he's eventually going to make the team. And assuming everyone's healthy, Connor McDavid doesn't miss 37 games. He might miss 2 or 3 because, well, most players do. So, whatever. That's going to improve their offense a lot, especially with Lucic really complimenting McDavid and who cares on the right wing.
Yeah.
And I think they're just better overall. And assuming that they can't have worse bounces than last year. Let me just knock on wood real quick. Okay, they can't have worse bounces than next year, really. Last year. They were just terrible.
Yes.
Unlucky,
yes, they
doesn't
were.
even begin. So, last season, we're going to wrap it up here. Last season, Edmonton, 31 wins. 43 losses, 8 overtime losses.
Yep.
If any, do they improve this year?
I think they improve a little bit, but not much.
Oh, really?
I think, well...
You don't think adding Connor McDavid for like 35-plus games improves the team that much?
Hold on, just let me think for a little bit.
In the Pacific Division, a weak...
Oh my god, I'm shutting down my chat for a second.
You know what?
I need to hear myself think.
Edmonton talks. What's up, boys? Just... no, you're just missing out. We're just about to wrap it up here. But,
just missed out on
Yeah.
all
I'm gonna
teams.
say that
you know what?
this season they get out of the 20s. They
You-
end up in the teens for their placement.
Okay.
Like
You think-
mid-teens.
You think the Oilers will be in the teens? I say that they're going to be straight up playoff team. I'm not saying that they're going to go far,
Yeah.
but they're going to be a playoff team.
Yeah, barring anything horrendous, I think the Oil King or come close to playoffs.
Yeah,
If the playoffs, it's going to be by points.
yeah.
I don't think.
You pissed off the hockey gods again, G.
They hear the truth.
Yeah. It'll, if they miss it,
The
like
Oilers
you said.
are in playoffs. That's my prediction.
Yeah, and if they miss it, like you said, it's going to be by points. And
Yes.
I'm not saying like 10 points. I mean like
No.
like
Fuck
very
most.
yeah, like very very few points.
And I said starting last season, I said the Oilers in the playoffs. This season making it the next. We're in season. They're making the opinion.
Yeah.
Definitely.
No doubt. With the addition of Milan Lucic
Yep.
and
Eventually.
I mean Gustafsson won't do much, but
He's a better back.
yeah. Yeah, so I mean they will improve. No doubt.
Especially in the division.
Yeah. Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're a playoff team.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And next year, I mean, they've still got Milan Lucic for 7 years. So
Yeah, it's a
They're-
big
Yeah,
contract.
7 years, 42 mil. I'm not getting into the details on it, but
The number now makes
what?
because the number, right? It makes sense.
Yeah,
They desperately needed like Lucic.
yes.
He's
Very-
the prototype of what Edmonton needed.
Yeah,
So, $1 million is the price to pay for something starving for.
very much.
Cool.
So,
They their lip in years. But
I really hope you
I
get your
think
mic
the Oilers-
fixed next week.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna change because we're at like 9:30 p.m.
Yeah, I know.
But sense.
We can hope.
I think the Oilers, a big one right here, and will be surprised. Oilers, to me, definitely for a Stanley Cup 6 years.
Yeah. You know what?
I think
I'm
that-
gonna venture and say probably 4.
that quick.
Yeah. Yeah. If they can keep Milan Lucic, definitely 4 years.
Yeah.
There's no doubt.
Yeah, well, McDavid is comparable to Crosby, and Crosby only took like 4 to 5 to make it to back-to-back final.
Yeah. So this will be a good season. This will be exciting, and with Edmonton, with the Oilers
Yeah.
opening up the new arena.
Oh, it will be in there.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Be many number jersey stands.
yeah, it'll be good. Okay, I need to eat and go to bed because I have to work tomorrow.
Bring this up any.
Yeah,
Anyway.
because we've
Oh,
been.
man, that has been the first episode of the Uncut podcast. We started off at 9 p.m. It's now 12:09 p.m. Well, Eastern time. Oh, long.
Justin.
Um,
A little bit.
Every other word.
I'm expecting. I asked you about to 60 minutes, and we blew there.
We tripled that, buddy.
Yep. We did it. So,
Like, oh,
hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I certainly did.
you know what? I had a lot of fun too. You know, and like you said, you know, we were aiming for an hour for 60 minutes. We tripled that.
Whoops.
Shit happens. But
You-
a lot of it is because of his mic too, because you know it's that
Yeah, we have to
Ontario
wait till
internet.
he says-
yeah.
But yeah, like G said, you know, appreciate everybody that's come out for the live stream. Everybody that's watching
Yes.
the replays, appreciate it. Throw your comments, your
you're
predictions.
Watching
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Watching
we'll
the
comment
replay
on the video that way.
this
can check
far,
on our channels because
salute
we
you.
know G's not gonna like this.
Yes. If you've made it this far, we salute you. I'm standing up, giving you a salute, because, dude,
Yep.
I almost flipped my shit 2 hours ago when his mic started going all hellwire.
Oh yeah.
And on that note, I'm Justin Ross. I'm out.
Oh, is this where we're all like,
Yep.
bye?
Are you doing it? Or
Well, I mean,
Bye.
I'm just kind of rambling right now because I'm hungry and I haven't eaten yet tonight. So I'm kind of getting to that.
Outro.
Yep. So anyways, guys, leave your comments, questions, all that, your predictions. We want to hear from you guys. Leave it in the comments section below. Talk to us, damn it! And on that note, I'm Justin. I'm out. I'm with DBL Hattrick, Double Hattrick, and G20YT, the YouTube prospect. We're out of here. As soon as I can close this.
Yes. I hope you enjoyed this and this video.